Another, I thought, really great effort defensively. Again, forcing 25 turnovers is kind of what gets things going for us, and so really proud of him, happy for him. It's starting to stick out pretty good when we have some sort of breakdown, and I think that's what's there's even though you don't want to see it, there's a little bit of comfort in it. Just at the end of the day when you watch the film, because it's happening less and less. So really happy for that. Shooting first half, 63%, overall 55.5%. Shared the ball, got the ball in the paint, kicked out, swung it, drive. A lot of good plays for each other. Even though ending up with 17 assists, it just may not have shown up as much. Just opened up driving opportunities for each other. We were able to get downhill, get to the free throw line. So that's going to have to be our MO offensively, just sharing it, driving and kicking, relocating. But all in all, I thought a pretty good night for us.
Hey, Coach, you got 13 from Jackie. Shane played a little bit tonight. Can you talk to me about your overall impressions of your bench play?
Yeah, I thought the guys that came in off the bench in the first half especially had a good energy about them. Jackie's ability to get downhill, I think, is something that we're really going to need as the year goes on. The way Webb shoots it off the bench, kind of the unique abilities that big Keshon Hall has. Those are all weapons, I think, that we can be confident in that not everybody has. Our depth is something that we can rely on. And as the season goes on and as they continue to get reps with each other, I just think especially that group initially is going to just continue to play better for each other. But, yeah, anytime you can bring a wave of kind of offensive threat like that off the bench, I think it's something to be pretty excited about.
Keshon had never scored in double figures for you guys as a freshman, but 2 games in, 2 career highs. Just what kind of improvement did you see over the offseason from him, especially offensively?
Well, I think the way he's shooting it, he steps up there and confidently catches it and lets it go. And, with his ability to get in the paint and his ability to get by people, I think, that's just going to open up a whole new world for him. People having to go out there and guard him, not being able to close out short to him is really just going to open up a whole new game for him. So excited for him. He deserves it. He worked like crazy to get that shot more confident and more comfortable. It's a lot more consistent. There's not a lot, he used to shoot a lot. We tell about you want it to be the same every time. And I think every time he shoots it now, it's the same. But he's going to keep working at it. So we're excited for his start and his future.
In the first half, it seemed like they were getting a lot of looks on offensive rebounds, and then you guys kind of changed it up in the second half. What did you kind of do to kind of shut down those opportunities for them?
Yeah, I thought, we started to leak out a little bit, got a little bit of a lead, and kind of hoped that somebody else would get the rebound. And, we wanted to run out and get in transition, which is good, but I think, I think we have a group, not only in the group that starts, but the group that comes off the bench that, that we can run out on people after getting the defensive rebound. And so it just kind of came down to that, just, remembering to stay in there, not leak out, and, finish the possession.
Kevin, real quick, there were a lot of open looks from the perimeter, and it seemed like you were double teaming down low, and then they were getting open on the perimeter. They went 4 of 17 from 3-point in the first half. I haven't seen the second half stats, but if they make half of those 3-point shots, it's a different ball game. So, guarding on the perimeter, is that something that was, is it more of a focus or?
Yeah, I think that's one of those things where we probably got a little extended when we were trapping drives, but the hand activity of that first group that was in, much like Monday, didn't give a lot of looks from the perimeter. But yeah, as kind of the game wore on a little bit, I think we just got our hands down. But we've got to keep the activity, keep the pressure on the ball, so that they get less looks. Yeah, because like you mentioned, that there were a lot of looks that were probably too clean that we don't want to give up going forward.
Kevin, the next month before conference play, what are some of the biggest areas of improvement that you'd like to see from this team before that time?
I think that probably the last 2 questions, the offensive rebounding that we're allowing, and then those looks from 3. I think we do a really good job of helping for each other, and even tonight, I thought we did a really good job, maybe even on the first pass out. But it's kind of that second effort, that continued effort, that multiple rotations where, and maybe we got a little tired. We had guys go maybe a little longer than we would have liked, or we will in the future. But probably those two areas I think have just got to be addressed, and we've got to understand that even especially on Tuesday, we're gonna get a nice wake up call if we don't fix those two things pretty quick. All right, thank you.
Luis, what did you think of the way that you played today, especially on the defensive end coming off that opening game?
I think we got after it defensively. Didn't let offense affect defense, and we played through mistakes, so that was huge for us.
Keshon, a career high 23 points, second game you've been the leading scorer. Just how far has your offensive game come from last year, do you feel, and just what have you been able to do on that end of the floor?
I think it came a long way. Just hours in the gym the whole summer, they really just brought me to this point. And my teammates finding me open. I mean, it's really a group effort, so it's not only me, it's them too.
Is there a different mentality? Are you looking to score a little more than last year?
Yeah, I'm just being a lot more aggressive, just getting in the paint and just trying to make things happen. I'm not necessarily looking to score. I'm just trying to get in the paint. If I got to kick it, I'll kick it. But if I have if it's open, I'll take it. I'm just being more aggressive. That's really it.
Keshon, I think 4 made threes today. Obviously, in your offense improving, shooting from range has been a big part of that. What did you kind of do to work on that specifically this offseason?
Just shot the ball, really. I was just consistent in the gym every day, early in the morning, late at night. I was just in the gym. I made that an emphasis to get better.
And then Luis, it seemed like there was maybe more of an emphasis on defensive rebounding in that second half. What do you guys have to do since you're a smaller team to get some more of those defensive rebounds?
Box out, you got to want the rebound, so that's just going in there, hitting somebody, and just making an emphasis to, crash, not leak out, and, just go for the rebound. So, simple.
Keshon, good win tonight. You guys step up in class on Tuesday. What keys from today's game do you want to take away and carry over to your game on Tuesday night?
Offensive rebounding, taking care of the ball. Just the little things. Tournament teams, you got to do everything right, really. The little things. So just locking in on the little things and just not trying to make a home run play every time. Just taking it one play at a time and taking every play serious.
Luis, you had 6 steals individually. What was your defensive mentality coming into approaching this game?
Set the tone on defense. Offense is going to come. So I just wanted to be aggressive defensively and really just stick to what we do. Our defensive schemes, just stick to that, and then, just just making plays after that. So, yeah, just really that's all for real.
Keshon, you showed a lot of versatility tonight, stuff the stat sheet. Is coach looking for you to do that consistently, not just night out?
That's Luis.
I'm sorry.
I was like, he looking at me, but he said Keshon. Yeah, definitely. Just show that I could do a little bit of everything, and just playing hard. I think that just come with playing hard. If you play hard, you just let the game take you where it's gonna take you. But really, just playing hard and just trying to do whatever I got to do to help the team win. So that's really what I'm here for. So.
Keshon, you know what it takes to win in the Mountain West Conference with your experience last year. Do you feel like if conference play started tomorrow, you guys would be ready?
Yes, sir.
Why do you say that?
Because we ready, man. We work.
Anybody else?